What we have today is a Rockville Phenom 5-channel amplifier, model RXH-F5, that boasts up to 3200 watts of peak power. That's peak though. We're more concerned with RMS wattage. So that's what the outside of the box looks like. It has the CEA logo on here. So they have done testing to CEA specifications. Make sure it does what it says it does. On the back here, if you can read the text, it's got high-speed MOSFET power supply. This can be operated in 1 channel, 2 channels, 3 channels, 4 channels, or of course 5 channels. That being 4 channels plus subwoofer. The subwoofer is Class D, and the main 4 channels are Class AB. So pretty decent power. It boasts 400 watts, which is 100 watts per channel at 4 ohms for the 4 channel part. The single channel, which is the channel 5, is Class D. That boasts 700 watts of RMS power at 4 ohms and up to 1000 watts RMS at 2 ohms, which is what I'll be running it at. So that's what it says here. It has a full set of crossovers, lots of great features in here, and most especially a fantastic value. Very affordable amplifier here. So I'm going to turn it over here and I'm going to open this bad boy up. Alright, first thing you see is its instruction manual, and then there's this. CEA RMS rated power. A little hard to see underneath the plastic, so we're going to pull that out here. And it boasts that it's tested to 201 ohms. It's rated at 201 ohms. Pardon me, 201 watts. I'm a little stuttery here. But 201 watts at 4 ohms at 1% distortion. Now, not exactly certain what they're referring to. I believe that's just each channel, the main 4-channel amp here. So it's kind of nifty. You can hang that on your wall if you're interested. Instruction manual. Unlike many amplifier boxes, they don't come with much of an instruction manual. This actually has quite a few details. Now, I haven't fully read through it yet. Just barely getting into this box here, but it looks fairly comprehensive. Pretty useful. Although, we're not going to worry about that much right now. So, what it has over here on the left, this looks to be the bass knob. So, that is what that is. So we're going to pull that out of here. And it's all taped up. But, pretty simple bass knob here. It does not have an extra light, which is actually kind of nice because I'm not one for the flashy lights inside my car. I want flashy sound. I want it to sound good. I don't care so much about how awesome the flashy lights are and stuff. That's just distracting, and when you're driving, you gotta keep your eye on the road. So all that flashy LED crap in your car, hey, that's your choice, but keep your eyes on the road, guys. So it's packed real nicely. It's got a couple thick foam here to keep it nice and cushioned. Down here on the side, this little dilly bobber, that is for the high power input. So you could integrate this with your factory speaker set quite easily without having to use a high to low adapter. So that's kind of useful. I won't be needing this because I got a full set of RCAs come up the back of my deck. So here's that. Down in here, I was worried about these. I was thinking I would have to go buy some of these, but it came with its own little mounting screws. That's pretty useful. It's not much, but that's important. And of course, there's the girthy hickey-jigger right there. We're gonna take that out here. We're gonna pop these little caps off. And we're gonna have a look. Now, bag off, and wow, that thing looks sharp. It really looks fantastic, I think. Very clean, professional looking. Rockville logo. No fancy lights or any of that stuff that I wouldn't be seeing most of the time anyway, so it's not important. It just looks clean, it looks slick, modern, current. So, on the bottom, pretty simple. It's got a little serial number sticker on there, a few bolts. I'd consider opening it to show you what the guts look like, but quite frankly, I don't want to void any warranties that it has, because it actually has a decent warranty through Rockville. For example, if you're unhappy with your purchase, you can return it within 90 days and kind of a no questions asked thing. They'll take care of you. And I've had to ask them some questions so far, and they've been very, very courteous and kind and prompt in their responses. Honest, too. That I appreciate. Sending your CEA ratings is an important thing, because the audio world for cars has been fraught with all kinds of dishonesty for all of its history. I've had to experience all kinds of crazy stuff in my experiences in old school audio. So, one of the things that has inclined me to buy the Rockville over other competitors is actually another YouTube channel from Big D Wiz from oldschoolstereo.com. I hope I got that address right. I'll provide links to his channel and also to his website. That fellow has some really awesome videos of old school audio gear, some of which I've had and very much enjoyed. It's really cool to see him having that experience and showing that for everybody else to see what the old school stuff is about. That's what it was about. So, I haven't been in the car audio for a little while, but now I'm getting back into it, so I'm going to try some new stuff out. I've had Rockford Fosgate, I've had MTX, I've had Extant, Hyphonics. I've had lots of gear, but time to check out something new. So, here's the side with the RCA inputs. Hope this comes out clearly. My phone's a little cheesy, but you've got 3 sets of RCA in. Obviously, you'll need that. And set of crossover here. Here's a remote plug-in for the bass control. Right here, you can decide which mode you wish to put it in: 2-channel, 4-channel, or 5-channel. Over here, you got crossovers for both the front and rear channels. Pretty decent. Looks clean. Looks professional. Not cheap. Over here on the other side, these are the power plugs and also the speaker outlets. Notice it has 2 60 amp fuses for a total of 120 amps of protection. A rough guesstimate of its real RMS power output would be approximately 10 times that, making that roughly 1200 watts RMS. That's pretty impressive considering this only cost about $130. I went with a little bit better package that included a 4-gauge Rockville amplifier installation kit, and I might do a little review on that too, because it's worthy. It was $40 extra for the kit, but that came with 2 extra sets of RCA plugs, and dang, I'll have to say that the wiring kit was fantastic. I mean, that was a brick. That was great quality cable. Everything in there was just top notch. I don't think you'd find a better value for an amp install kit anywhere. So, these here appear to be 4 gauges. Look nice and clean. They're gold plated plugs. Allen heads on the top. I see a lot of amplifiers using Phillips head screws, and man, I just cringe when I see that, because those things strip out all the fucking time, and you don't want to deal with that. Pardon my French over here. Remote lead in the center there. Nice clean group for the 4 channels, and then also the sub channel. All in all, it looks sharp. Little ventilation holes. Keep it nice and cool in there. There's been quite a little bit of testing out there. Big D Wiz did a dyno test on the monoblock version of this, and for the value, for the money that you would pay for it, that thing performed spectacularly. It's one of the reasons why I gave this amplifier a shot. I wanted to give it a try. Now, obviously, I can't display how it's gonna perform because I don't have an amp dyno. I don't have any fancy clamp. I don't have any fancy tools. All I have is my ears I'm going to install this as nicely as I can, and we're going to do a little bit of a review when I get that handled. So there it is. Perhaps not the most exciting unboxing review you've heard, but just wanted to share my fun experience with this new Rockville amplifier. Hope you guys have a great time out there, and give Rockville a look. I found them to be a very fantastic value so far. We'll find out what it sounds like though soon. Take care. Peace.